Hi guys, today I am doing a Stana Katic, I hope that's how you pronounce her name, celebrity makeup tutorial kind of inspired thing. I love Castle and most of you probably know that. I've talked about it enough on my channel. Kate Beckett is gorgeous, so Stana Katic is gorgeous. I would watch all the time and just think, oh my god, I want her makeup, oh my god, I want her makeup, oh my god, I want her makeup. And I've been wanting to do a makeup tutorial inspired by her for a really long time. I was always kind of scared to do it because I did not look like her whatsoever. It's gonna look so weird, but I tried to do it anyway. I didn't really recreate Kate Beckett's look because she always has a really kind of sharp, dark, like gel liner kind of wing, and I'm not very good at that, and I don't really think it suits my eye shape or my face shape or anything. It looks gorgeous on her, so if you're good at that, then more power to you. But I found a picture of her that's like all over Pinterest and stuff. I just really love this look. And if you want to see how I got it, then please keep on watching. I obviously already have my base on. I just use my normal, like, everyday kind of foundation thing. You can use whatever you like. She doesn't have anything super matte or super dewy on. It's not anything super crazy. So the first thing I'm going to do is brows. Now, my brows are definitely darker than hers. Obviously, I don't look like her at all. She has a lighter brow, and I don't have many light brow products. But I do have this one that I actually really like. I just wish it wasn't so light. And it's the Benefit to Brow. I feel like this is going to give me that very similar look to her. It'll kind of lighten mine a little bit. So this just has like a little brush on top and a little like powder gel thing on the bottom. Pretty much anything a little bit lighter than what you would probably normally do with your brows, I'd say, would get this look. I'm just gonna squish the brush in there and apply that. Hers just look nice and thick. They're not really wispy like my natural brows, and her brows are much closer down to her eye. I have all this space. She doesn't really have that. And then I'm just gonna take a spoolie and kind of comb through to get out any excess product that I don't want in there, because you don't want them to look like too overdone. And that's pretty much it. They look so light. It's just like so weird for me. I thought I would do something like on the cheaper side for eyes, something that probably a lot of people have, and if you don't, you can run to the store and get it for real cheap, and that is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. I'm gonna stick with this warmer side, but it looks like she has mostly shimmer with a lot of black, which is something you guys know I don't wear like very often in my eyes. But we're gonna go crazy with it. We're gonna start off with this brown shade. It's like a shimmery brown. It looks like she has that on her crease mostly, kind of pretty heavy, and it does wing out a tiny bit because she does have a lot of like black eyeliner on that also wings out, so it's kind of like a smoky look and very sultry. So I'm gonna start with kind of like a crease fluffy brush, dip into that brown I just showed you. Try not to get so much fallout, and just pop that in the crease, but you only want a little, and you really just want to build it up because you do not want to go too crazy, especially with the crease area, because this look does kind of based on the liner, which you guys know I'm not so great at. You just want to make sure that's really blended, but it does go out a bit, like there's a bit of like a V. Do you kind of see what I'm going for? Like it's kind of like diffused outward into like the end of the brow, and she definitely has that like into the crease, like right here. Now this part, I know I'm doing it the way that it works on me because obviously my eye shape is much different. Her eyes are much more like regular almond shaped. Her wing, I guess, kind of goes straight out more, but my eyes naturally just kind of like curve up. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. So I'm kind of going up just a bit more, and she's out a bit more, but you'll see when I do like the comparison, like the difference. So depending on your eye shape, kind of go with the natural shape of your eye, because if you try too hard to get someone else's look, it's not gonna look right on you, but you can kind of alter their look to work on you. I'm going back in with that same brown color with a pencil brush, taking that on the lower lash line all the way in. Now we're going to take that same palette and use this more shimmery pinkish shade, and I'm just going to use my finger to do this and just apply that to the center. Because she has more kind of hooded eyes, you can't see what's really here, but I'm assuming it's a bit of a lighter shade that goes with her eye color. So you could make this more gold or more brown. And then she also has a nice little highlight on the inner corner. It looks a bit yellowy. Wow, yellowy. So I think that this yellow shade, brow bone shade, will be perfect for that. I'm just gonna take my pinky with that and pop it right on the inner corner, kind of blend it so it's not like super intense. And then we're gonna go on to the black eyeliner, which you guys know I'm like kind of terrified of, and this could go so wrong, but we're gonna try it. So she has her waterline line, inner bottom, top, everything. So I'm gonna take a black eyeliner. I'm just using the one from Urban Decay. It's like the only one I have. You guys know I don't wear eyeliner, so yeah, I should have sharpened that. Darn. So if you guys don't know how to line your inner rim, it's really uncomfortable to do, and I haven't done it in so long, so we're just gonna hope that I don't start crying. Oh my god. And she has it all the way into like the inner corner too. And we're also going to do that on the upper lash line. Now if you wanted to get more of her look like on Castle, she doesn't always do this, especially the inner rim part. She does more of like just a black wing liner. So she has a pretty thick line above her eye. It's a bit winged out just to kind of blend with the eyeshadow. So I've never really done a wing before, but I think I did okay. Now I'm just gonna do the other eye and be right back. So I did it as best as I could. I know it's not super even, but I'm just gonna take a Q-tip and kind of just clean up right at the wing and kind of like so that the eyeshadow and everything isn't like too messy over there. I'm also just gonna take a brush and wipe away any fallout. Okay, now onto mascara now. She doesn't look like she has a ton of heavy mascara on. It looks like her bottom lashes are really well defined, and then her top ones just have volume and some curl to them. Definitely more curl than mine have, so that'll be interesting. But we're gonna curl the lashes. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot for the top, and then the Voluminous Million Lash is my favorite one. I'm just gonna go over that to kind of give my lashes a less clumpy look, a bit more defined look, and then also on the bottom I'm gonna go in with that one as well. Okay, so mascara is done, but it seems that the YouTube makeup gods have decided to give me a really bad lash day, so that sucks, but we will carry on. We're gonna move on to the face. First thing I'm gonna do is what I normally do. I'm gonna contour my nose. Doesn't look like she has any contour, but she definitely has a much smaller nose than me, so I always do that. It's just what I like to do. I'm gonna try to do it not my normal way though, but just a little bit different, just to make it look more like her nose. I'm gonna take my NYX Taupe blush. I'm gonna go the same 2 lines down the sides of my nose as I normally do. Her nose is a bit more like turned up, I guess, at the bottom you could say, so I'm gonna shade right under here in a bit more than usual as well. I'm just gonna blend that in. Now she's also quite tan, so I'm gonna take my Milani XL bronzer. She has like more like a warm brown tan, so I'm gonna take the darker shade with this fluffy brush really lightly and just kind of dust all over. So I'm gonna take the same brush, squish it down, take that same dark shade, just add a bit more product, and just right here she has just a touch of contour, although I don't really think that's what it is. I think that she just naturally has like amazing cheekbones. So onto blush. She has more of like a glowy blush, and it's very, very, very subtle, and it's also a bit more like here and back, not like just the apples like I do. I'm gonna take my Stila Convertible color palette, so a cream blush. You could use any cream blush. I'm gonna take this shade right here, which does not have a name, but I will link everything below if you're curious. But I'm just gonna take my middle finger and pat it in there so lightly, like you can barely even see that, and just take it kind of from the apple and back and blend it with my fingers. I just find that's the best way to blend this out and make it look the most natural. Next is lips. So she has like a very pinkish brown shade on. I really like it. I think it's really gorgeous, and it's kind of like neutral, but it has like a bit more of like, I don't know, depth to it. I'm gonna take a lip pencil. This one's from Milani. It is called No. 9 Spice. I'm gonna outline my lips with this because she does look like she has a bit of a contrast from the outside of her lips to the inside, and I am gonna overdraw mine just a smidge because her lips are definitely bigger than mine. So there's the outline. Blend that so that it's not really like strong. And then I'm gonna take the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Sandstorm over the top. And I'm gonna blend that. Now because that does dry kind of matte to like a matte like state, I'm gonna go over the top with my CeraVe Healing Ointment. It's just kind of like Vaseline. I do think that this lip color is a smidge cooler than what she has. Hers is a bit more peachy, but peachy looks horrible on me. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know down below what other celebrity kind of tutorials you'd like, whether they're hair or makeup or whatever. I love this look. I don't think it's something I'll wear every day at all, but it made me feel good just to try something different. If you do recreate this look, send me pictures. I feel like I would just really enjoy that. I think that's all I have to share. So like I said, if you did like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. And please subscribe if you haven't already to see more celebrity looks. You can check out my old ones, see other new videos and everything. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!